Hello folks, I'm Rob Wittman. I have the honor of representing America's 1st District here in Virginia. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about federal budgeting. You know, there is really a significant issue that we face in this nation, and that is this deficit spending. Right now, this nation has over $14 trillion in debt. That's $45,000 of debt for every man, woman, and child in this nation. And folks, that's absolutely unsustainable. We have to get past that. We have to get on a solid track of budgeting, and we have to do it just like families have to, and just like state and local governments have to. They're required to balance their budgets. They can't spend more than what they bring in without there being ramifications down the road. And the federal government's in the same position today. We borrow 40 cents of every dollar that's spent here. We cannot continue to do that. We have to, I think, make significant changes on the spending side. And here in Washington, there's a spending problem. It's not a taxing problem. I want to make sure that we are getting to the spending problem, that we're reducing spending, and that we get ourselves on a long-term track to reduce that spending to a balanced budget. And that's why I believe so strongly that we have to have a vote on a constitutional amendment requiring a balanced budget. I think Congress has to be required by law to do that. We've seen through history, while some Congresses may have the fiscal restraint to balance a budget, others may not. I believe through statute and through our Constitution, Congresses should be required to balance a budget. I think that's fundamental to what needs to happen for this nation. It gets us on a sustainable path. It requires Congress to make those tough decisions about how to live within its means, just like families have to and just like state and local governments have to. So that, I believe, has to happen. So I'm looking forward to that debate and having that vote come up. You know, Thomas Jefferson talked about it being unsustainable for this country to put itself in deep levels of debt. And that's where we are today, at an absolutely unsustainable level. So I want to make sure that we get ourselves past that we don't continue down this road of borrowing and spending, or going down the road of borrowing, spending, and taxing. We need to make sure that there's a balance there, reducing that spending to sustainable levels. So folks, I look forward to making sure that that's something we're up here working hard on to create a bright future for this nation, one that grows jobs and grows the economy through a responsible federal budget. So I thank you again for spending some time with us, and may God bless you.